Geheimnisse der Vinifikation. Aha. Also wir merken uns, wenn wir Wein machen, lassen wir die Schale und die Kerne dran. Und dann in Eichen- oder Kastanienfässern lagern. Okay. Da habe ich Lust, Wein zu machen. Bei uns macht man Most. Also mein Opa hat immer sehr viel Most gemacht und mein Vater auch noch ein bisschen später. Als ich noch jünger war. Ach so, das ist wieder auf dem Hof. Ja, klar. Ja, tue ich. Das war bisher einmalig. Mit dem Absturz hoffentlich. Gut, dass du das weißt. Einzig ist der erste Schritt zur Besserung, würde ich sagen. Guten Abend zusammen. Einen guten Abend. Bahamut, hast du schon Final Fantasy 16 gespielt? Die meisten sind ja schon durch. Im Gegensatz zu mir. Bin noch nicht so weit. Ich lasse mich oft von glitzernden Sachen ablenken. Obwohl ich eigentlich Wespen töten sollte. Oder so. Sind eigentlich Eier. Stehen die denn immer so hinter einem, dass ich die nie sehe, oder spawnen die erst, bald Gegner in der Nähe sind? Immer so unscheinbar. Das Over sagt ja, und da ist noch eine. Kann ich Over. Das gibt irgendwie alles gerade extrem wenig Geld. Jo, blutige Haut. Mein Lieblingsmaterial. Und wieder zurück. Die sind irgendwie ein bisschen eintönig. Die Nebenquests. Bin, glaube ich, zum 3., 4. Mal durch. Okay, habe aber keine Lust, meine zu kommen. Achso, du bist 3/4 durch. Macht einfach zu sehr Spaß. Das kann ich total nachvollziehen. Das kann ich absolut nachvollziehen. Ich habe früher auch Spiele immer bis kurz vor Ende gespielt und ich wollte das Ende nicht wissen. Ich wollte es nicht wissen. Ich wollte nicht, dass das Spiel vorbei ist. Also das kann ich extrem gut nachvollziehen. Aber darf ich dich dann fragen, wie viele Stunden hast du denn schon im Spiel versenkt? Also bei mir sind es übrigens 12. Wir haben nachgeguckt, beziehungsweise jetzt sind es dann 13.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop.
Das waren übrigens ganz schön große Wespen.
Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking,
Oh,
there'll be a
gerne.
glass or two raised in your
Gerne.
honor.
Ich hatte mal einen anderen Freund namens Emil. Herzblut. Wunderbar. Ich dachte, ich kriege hier Wein.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door.
Aber ich war hier schon mal, genau. Und ich kam hier nicht durch. Hier geht's vermutlich durch. Guck mal hier. Ja, durch dieses Tor. Und dann, da würden wir dann hinkommen. Okay. Da habe ich zumindest mal die Architektur hier, glaube ich. Checkt. Aber ja, das heißt ja nichts. Okay. Lass das erstmal hier und dann wollte Martha noch was. Knapp 40 Stunden. Okay, das ist ein bisschen weiter als ich. Und das heißt aber, es gefällt dir. Wie mir scheint.
The tavern. It's done for.
Was ist los?
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the golden stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
Wem?
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Da gehen wir jetzt da rein und hauen alles kurz und klein.
Ha! Golden stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
2.
Oh,
Ich konnte nicht auf
that's a
2
fine
zählen.
sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say
Probier
we
es doch.
relieve you of it?
Wirklich? Hier drin?
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Fackeln wir erstmal die Bude.
Don't let them get away.
Beste Idee.
Sick of Toggle.
Ungebetener Gast steht dran.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the golden stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Ja, ganz zufällig war ich in der
Cowards
Nähe.
wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Wenn ich dafür bezahlt werde, dann mache ich auch sauber. Momentan werde ich echt schlecht bezahlt hier.
There he is.
Okay. Footballgarnison. Sonst war's das wieder. Gehen wir wieder zurück, damit wir wieder weiterreisen können. Und jetzt machen wir aber erst das Schwert. So kann ich hier wenigstens nicht gespoilert werden. Mein Lieblings-Final Fantasy bleibt, aber Final Fantasy 9, hoffe ich, Square Enix bringt da mal ein Remake raus. Ja, also gespoilert werden kannst du hier, glaube ich, wirklich nicht. Jetzt hier noch. Achso. Tatsache war das ja mal im Gespräch mit einem Remake von 9.
So, what'll it be?
Aber ich glaube, jetzt ist dann erstmal 7 dran und das dauert eine Weile. Erstmal 8, wie die ja schön die Reihe hervorgeht. Och, ich wollte gerade sagen, ich möchte hier aber einen 10er Remake.
No scratches, right?
Okay, ich hab's gemacht. Jetzt kann ich die Flammenzunge machen.
Not bad. If I do
So,
say
und
so
die ist jetzt
myself.
besser. Aber mein Invictum, wie hieß das? Das kann ich jetzt nicht mehr verbessern. Wieso nicht? Doch, hier vielleicht mit. Nö, nicht wirklich.
That it?
Ich finde auch. Invictus. Da, warum kann ich das nicht verbessern mit so +1, +2? Eines der 7 Schwerter, die der Legende nach im Feuer des Thanos geschmiedet werden. Woher hatte ich das überhaupt? Weiß ich gar nicht mehr. Okay. Die Worte der Vernichtung züngelten wie Feuer aus seinem Schlund. Buch der Glut. Okay. Das ist ein Feuerschwert. Toll, Bahamut, du hast meinen Mod zum Weinen gebracht. Ich wäre für ein Remake von allen.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the
Aber er ist von 10.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief.
Ich mag Gav. Das ist mein Bro.
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Ach, wieso?
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Gav scheint nicht so zufrieden
And
zu
should that
sein.
plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Wieso denn? Okay, das heißt, wir zwei gehen jetzt und Sid geht woanders lang und Garf bleibt hier. Und Torgal, den schließen wir einfach aus. Oder wie? Guck mal, Kiebrück, da waren wir heute noch gar nicht.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Ich bin gespannt. Auf Madame. Darf ich jetzt durch den Keller? Ah, okay. Wunschding. Ah, die Karte. Okay, hä? Hier raus. Ich hasse es, dass man hier keine Minimap hat, wirklich. Hier vielleicht?
Is it safe to ride to
Kann ich
Nordstedt?
ein Chocobo
I wouldn't say
haben?
safe, but at least now it's possible.
Die ignorieren mich immer. Ich möchte immer so gern einen Chocobo haben und die ignorieren mich. Na, denn. Okay. Bisschen seltsam, die Feuerramme. Aber gut, solange es Schaden macht.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Fall.
Was ist das? Drache.
This won't be easy. Don't let them get away.
Sehr gut.
Sick of Toggle.
Aber ich mache Schaden. Also. Gut.
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Too slow. Over here. There, boy. Over here.
Drachenkrale. Wollen wir das? Vermutlich nicht. Vielleicht irgendwann. Chocobos. Was ist das? Dragonett? Aber ein Dragonett-Tee oder so. Okay.
Don't let them get away. Over here. Sick of Toggle. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Auf den Gegner drauf. Sehr gut.
There, boy. Not this time.
Ich glaube, ich kann diesen Ring, diesen Ausweichring niemals ablegen. Niemals. Du verhöht. Drachenkralle, Drachenkralle, okay. Hi Mara, hi Mara, hi Mara. What's up? Welcome to the stream.
Over here. Sick of Toggle. Don't let them get away.
Das war schnell. Blutige Haut. Greif nicht wieder die harmlosen Antilopen an, okay? Wie war es das harmlos? Ein Bordell? Wir gehen ins Bordell? Okay.
It all smells so delightful.
Welcome, good... Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Give me one of those hams. Your biggest.
How about a plum for the apple of your eye?
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a brandy.
Okay.
Reds, whites, ales, meads,
You have the right to confiscate any objects for
Apfelwein, Birnenwein, Kirschwein. Ja, ich vermute mal, da kommen wir jetzt doch nicht rein, oder? Ja.
You'll be spending the night in a cell. Are you gonna buy something or not?
Do you see anything you like?
Mit dir darf ich Sachen anfassen? Okay.
An excellent choice.
Dornenmuschelschale. Braucht man das? Stiffen poliert.
And a fine, fine day to you.
Da. Entschuldigung. Bisschen Futter für Torgal. Die Vögel?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you.
Ich rieche nicht wie ein Träger.
Otto always did know how to please me. More than
Was?
Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Ja.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such
impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabelle. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Ist eigentlich Chill gar nichts? Oder, ich weiß ja nicht. I'm up. Teach me a new German word. Okay, which word do you like to learn? Nur mal kurz reinschauen ins Bordell oder was? Aber es gibt hier gar kein Bordell. Gibt nur Isabelle auf der Straße. Ja, irgendwie Jill ist weg. Okay.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
Ich sag's immer wieder, Camouflage Make-up.
That brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Okay.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
Völlig ja. Du hast mich aufgehalten.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Tut er so, als ob ihn das nicht freut.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Der ist erkältet.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
Ich will ein Bad.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Noch sind wir ja nicht drin. This woman is giving me red flags. Do not go with her. I absolutely will go with her.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabelle. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint.
Ach, sie ist mit Sid gegangen.
Me to help them as well.
Ach so.
But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Okay, irgendein Anhaltspunkt, wo die sein können? Am besten ich spreche hier mit so vielen Frauen wie möglich.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb. A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
That's not a real word. What? The word for the Rindfleisch, Etikettierungsüberwachungs, Aufgaben, Übertragungsgesetz. Well, actually it is better. Actually it is.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about.
So
You've
ähnlich.
already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
Was?
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne.
Meine Schicht?
Say anything to you.
Arbeite ich jetzt hier?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in. She didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Oh yeah.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
That's not a fake word. Really not. German is such a beautiful language, isn't it?
Tatienne is very special to me.
Okay. Gibt es noch andere Nebenmissionen? Komme ich daran?
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me? I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make.
Mara versteht wieder die Architektur nicht.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Ja, bitte?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Ich weiß jetzt nicht genau, was ich machen muss.
The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to
Okay.
a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on.
Okay, wir
Though
behalten
I
es.
cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Oh, wir wissen, was drin ist. Heiße Ware ist da drin, okay. Hallo Wolf, herzlich willkommen im Chat. Wie geht's dir? Wie ist dein Urlaub? Du bist doch im Urlaub, oder?
Well then.
Wie ist es in Südtirol? War es Südtirol? Ich glaube, es war Südtirol. I do not trust this guy. He is going to try and... What? I don't know better. You're not very trustful today, are you?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now.
Okay.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Schweres Päckchen. Schmuggeln.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least.
Drogen.
I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
I want to talk, Ma. Why? I trust everyone. In the game, at least.
You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Ob das besser ist als das, was wir abgeliefert haben? Kann mich nicht beklagen. Der Urlaub ist schön. Schön. Ja, Südtirol. Hab heute eine 15 Kilometer Wanderung hinter mir. Und das nennst du Urlaub? Und gerade war ich zum Entspannen im Whirlpool. Okay, das ist schon mehr nach meinem Geschmack. Ihr habt einen Whirlpool. Könnte also schlechtes sein. Das finde ich toll. Das finde ich toll.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Do you mean the guy behind her? What?
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains.
Ich schneide dir gleich die Zunge raus.
Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
Pass du bloß auf. Schau mir das Päckchen gleich zurück. Unhöfliche Leute hier. You didn't save me from the police yesterday. Hey, he couldn't see, okay? Wasn't his fault.
I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Der seltsame melodische Klimpern, das bei dem Schütteln dieses Päckchens erklingt, sollte man am besten nicht. Stand das bei allen dran? Jetzt habe ich gar nicht geguckt. Vielleicht stand da immer was anderes dran.
That isn't a burden off my back.
Schnapsbrennerin.
This is for Etienne.
Das wäre doch auch ein Beruf.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right?
Wo soll ich den verstecken?
Tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Ich habe mich nicht aufgehalten. So, wie kommt man da rechts?
I haven't seen you around the Vale.
Okay. Einfach. Und jetzt dachte ich mir, ich schaue mal ein bisschen rein und lasse den Tag ausgehen. Gute Idee. Finde ich eine gute Idee. Wie lange bist du denn noch da? Also, wie lange bist du noch im Urlaub? Garnschachtel. Mhm. 20 Rosen benötigt. Okay. Ein Brand. Jahrzehnte, okay. Alter, und jetzt kriege ich bestimmt ein paar Gillkäfer dafür.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Okay.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide.
Ich kenne sie nicht.
And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll
Okay.
sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Das ist keine Antwort, Clive.
And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Das hätte bestimmt mehr Geld gegeben, hätte ich es selber verkauft. Wollte dich nicht verängstigen, Mara. Er beobachtet dich schon den ganzen Stream lang vom Bett aus. Wer? Also, meint ihr Trevor oder was? What? Please. Yeah, that's a German word. This merchant is making a bomb. Crystal bomb. A meth bomb. Who knows? Okay, hier ist noch eine. Und da. Okay. Und den ignorieren wir jetzt einfach mal. Hallo.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this.
What?
About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom, a freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Essen ausliefern.
Thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Wieso wehren sich Träger nicht?
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.